Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the Street, 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
It's the launch of Legacy's 2023 presentation, a TikTok affair. On Saturday, October 1st at Ibiza Lounge. Come TikTok yourself with Youngster, Mystical, Caution Sound, DJ Tari and Parky, Music Jazz, Nigel Snipes, and much more. Win an all-inclusive Legacy Carnival package and other door prizes. Tickets at Legacy Mass Camp, Brooklyn Bar, and Legacy Committee members. Call 622-7466 or 362-5959 for info. TikTok, it's trending. TikTok. At Legacy Band Launch, Saturday, October 1st, Ibiza Lounge. Courtesy, Blue Waters, Coca-Cola, Wiggins Light Effects, Forest Park Punch and Rock, and powered by Rockstone Tonic Wine.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost home.
Good, that boat like looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it as well.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going on to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Remain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say good morning to my friends and family in Tobago. Hope you guys are doing great. Good morning, Auntie Pat. Good morning to my special friend. Yes, my special person. Special. Let me also say good morning to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So as I open up the lines to take your morning greetings, my numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man. How are you doing?
Bruce, for this Christmas coming, me want a cool rum for Christmas. I want good wine. When you come in, bring good thing. You know, good saltfish. Don't wash the saltfish too much and take out the flavor. Just put a little pepper inside it. And I want a cool wine. I want good to look back. You understand? So, all you make a good thing before you come by me. I can't cook too much again. So you walk with everything. All the man come by me, walk with everything. Good to look back, good saltfish, good everything. You understand? I ain't no pork and all anything. Just bring good meat and business going good. Let me say good morning to you. Sina, good morning to you. Morning, girlfriend. Good morning, Miss Jean. Good morning, Miss Faisabad. Good morning to you. Pastor Street, good morning. Yeah. Jenny and Carol, good morning. Good morning to Jackie and Jackie. Good morning to Miss... hey, Umanoga. Hey, Salaman, what's going on there, boy? Yeah, man. It's like that, but you have to live a good life, you know. You have to live it nice and things. Praise God and everything. Yeah, Christmas coming. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Toronto. Good morning, Miss Malcolm and Gemma. Good morning. And all the people are born at God's very good morning. The Paulie family. Good morning, Pauline. Everybody, good morning, morning. Dominic, how you going, brother? Yeah, man. So, Bataria, brother, still in. Mr. Chance, good morning to you. Yeah, man, that's my neighbor. Just remember all the love is the answer. Ladies who come in by me can't cook too much. You only know I ain't so well these days. So they walk with good wine and things. Good to look back and all kind of things. I go on.
Yes, boy, man, oh boy. Eh, Lord Father. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, my brother.
Morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
It's good to be in the land of the living. The Northeast looking beautiful this morning. But we will still get a little rain after lunch, most likely. Let me say morning to Sharon, Dominic, and by extension, the Titans of Democracy, Mr. Chan, Sister Jenny, Sister Carol. Hey, Mommy Sauce. Brother Sterling, Shack Lady, Miss Faizabad. Boy, so much to call and that I can't remember everybody at the same time. So I think I will leave a different up. Man, watch yourself and I'll go to look back king. Not so unusual king.
Yeah, man.
Life is to push back. This fall down and then not easy. You have a safe and blessed day, king.
Yeah, man, bless.
As usual. I out there for now.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my dearie. How are you going?
Hi there, cool. Morning. How you doing?
I good. Thank God it's another day. What happened? You alone there this morning?
Well, for now, Sharon ain't coming just yet.
Oh, she ain't coming yet. Okay. Good morning to Sharon, too. Okay, but I'll call back in. Have a good one.
No problem, darling. Take care. I keep seeing a call coming in, but it keep getting cut off, and I don't know why. I don't understand why. There. Hey, nah, man, something wrong here. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
Hi, all right.
Nice.
So thank God for this morning. I get up. I like how we just play my tune on them early in the morning. That is one thing. I thank God for that. Yeah, darling?
Yes.
When I don't say my prayers, I have music. I have me going for the rest of the day. Yeah? I want to say morning to the Titan and morning to Miss Mommy Sauce, Sharon, Dominic, Shack Lady, Manu, and everybody else. I can't say morning to everybody, but everybody morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Lord bless us, and keep us. And have a blessed day, everybody. My Prime Minister and his family, good morning. And good morning to everybody. Morning. Who I forget out? Good morning. Okay?
Yes.
And God bless us. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And have a nice day.
You too, my dear. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Hey, morning.
Mindful. I think it's your sister. Morning.
Morning.
You believe in God, eh?
Of course.
You know why I call it the defender of Trinidad and Tobago? Besides having that name, you know what our lady just said to you this morning, just now? She said, this is why when I call this Titans our family. If me say my prayers on a morning, Bruce, when I turn on my radio to say morning, when I've done, these people convinced me that I have to say something to God, you know, Bruce.
True.
You know what our lady said to me? When I done say my prayers Bruce Wayne just keep me going for the day because it has played my music. So after I get my God, I just get my earthly thing to keep me moving. So my brother, thank you very much again for coming here again these mornings and every day for being here. And may God continue to give health and strength to keep me going when we get up on our morning. So good morning to you and your family.
Yeah, man.
Whole Titans family, from Mr. Chan, Sister Jenny, Mova Man, Bataria, Sour Man, everybody. Female as well. Good morning. Thanks again, my brother. Do enjoy it.
Yeah, man. Bless. Malcolm has seen you again cut off. I don't know why. Caller, good morning.
Bless morning to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne, and your family. Thanking you again in Jesus' name that you're here again to hear your voice and my own too and each other's. Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix and her family also. Hope everything is well with her. Yeah. Blessed love to Mr. Dominic also, Mr. Chance, Manu, my dear. Blessed love to you. Blessed love to Deep South, Taria, and all the rest of the Titans family, like Chaksha, Iwer, Angie, Mommy Sauce, Miss Thomas, Organoma, blessed love to each and everyone finds a bad, right? My parsley sweet mover beat them to Macaque Paradise. I bless and love to you all. Let us keep that journey and don't look back. Satan on the loose, that's my message. Satan on the loose, have strength, powers against Satan. In Jesus' name, as I say, Mr. Chance, bless and love to you, my dear, again, and all other Titans, my Prime Minister and his family and colleagues. Blessed love. Blessed love. Let us hold that faith and that journey, hold on to that balance wheel. Don't let go at all until the time is up. Right? Everybody, in Jesus' name, let's keep that blessing flow with you, Mr. Bruce. Love you always.
Love you too, my dear. Take care. Have a great one. Caller, good morning.
Brucey.
Oh, Uncle Malcolm, what's going on?
Well, boy, I hear watching at people outside the dark. We just getting wind here. The storm is hitting by me, hitting up Tampa on the west coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the little only getting a little some wind and, we get plenty rain, boy. You talk about rain? Jeez, that's peace. Plenty rain, boy. Let me say morning to, you have a silent listener named Claudette Noel. Okay. Good morning, Miss Claudette, silent listener. Let me say morning to Mommy Sauce, Mano, Miss Thomas, Happy Lady Mora. In the Toronto, not hearing from you, but woman, good morning. Sharon, good morning. Bataria, morning. Keep jamming them, brother. Don't stop. Just keep this depression on them with the lies. So yeah, boy, I just here hanging, listening to you all, and I can't get you all on the radio, but I can't get Precious in them at all.
Yeah, I will send you a link.
Right, send me a link. I could get them on the radio because I can't get them on Facebook,
Yeah,
I could get you. You all, I could get Aisha, but I can't get Precious at all. So anyhow, I'm locked on and listening, watching. I have everything inside. So if it gets a little thirsty, I just close up the shutters. With the sky clear outside now. Outside clear only when I see now there. But dark still, boy. Out here dark, boy.
Don't hang up yet, Malcolm. Don't hang up yet.
No. Yeah, outside dark, boy. Dark like crazy, boy. So everybody down there, Mano, you're giving trouble, Mano. I hear I listen to you, Mano, you're always giving everybody trouble, Mano. Watch yourself. If you can't behave yourself, I'll send Mommy up there for you, Yeah, boy. So, was Sharon coming today?
Yeah, so she's supposed to come in today. I hope she's feeling a little better today. Right, so I have your number there, so I'll send it to you.
All right, so link me up with that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, brother. So you all have a good one.
You too, man. Take care. Have a blessed
Locked
one.
on and listening.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. All right.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
I forget to tell Mommy so happy birthday to her to live to see many, many more. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. 342-0081-466-5391. Those are my numbers. Call me up. Call me up. Give your morning greetings. Send that love. Caller, good morning.
My Uncle Bruce, morning. How you doing, man?
I did cool, my brother. How you doing?
Good. I did good, man. Tobago sunny this morning again. Let me shout out the crew, man. Professor Chance, the Dean. Morning to you. Without Mr. Chance, I doesn't feel happy not hearing him. Yes, Uncle Dominic, principal of Dog. Without you, I don't feel happy not hearing you. Auntie Sharu, I hope that show is good this morning, that you'll come by and be there with Uncle Brucey. You know, right? That is very good if you're feeling well. Bless the Lord, we've been praying for you. Right, all the nice ladies that shout out Mom St. George, morning to you all. Love right back to you all 100 times. You know, Bartaria, Brian, Sister Jenny, Mr. Manu. You hear Malcolm say you're giving trouble. Behave yourself. All right. Talk to the teachers, Mr. Manu. Talk to the teachers. All the other Titans, morning to you all. You know, Tobago Titans, Tobago West, Crown Point, Mr. Archer, Mrs. Crosby, happy belated birthday. I tried to get in to wish you happy birthday, but I didn't get in, so sorry about that. Happy belated birthday. Continue to live on. And remember that you're still on the cake, so don't forget about that. Keep it there. I have the eggs ready for Uncle Dominic and Tobago West. Morning to you all. Love you all of Trinidad and Tobago young men. Still hearing every day is the murder and the murder. Young men, you all stop it, especially the black men, boy. Oh, boy, black young men. All in Tobago here, Uncle Brucey. We had 3 murders in 3 days in Tobago last week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and not Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, whichever. But 3 murders in 3 days. One man chop up the next one. They shoot one. They shoot a fellow who was even working on one of the ferry. We don't know what are the causes. He's not in the public yet. What is the real causes? Well, we know about the chopping up. That one is because some land dispute or whatever the case might be. But the shooting thing, we ain't really get the right source of that. Come on, people. Come on. It is too hard-rented. Prime Minister, morning. Minister of Finance, love you. Very good budget. Very good budget. Don't worry the people. Let them talk. Prime Minister, let them talk. You are doing it for Trinidad and Tobago, not for the PNM, not for the party, but Trinidad and Tobago, you're doing it. Morning, and I'm happy, really happy for that, those awards that went out to the medical team, especially Dr. Parasram. And Uncle Brucey, let me get to leave now. I could remember, and Auntie Sharon, I was one of the first person, it wasn't the first person during that pandemic when things was rough, and the way Mr. Parasram or Dr. Parasram had operated that call on my Prime Minister that they should give those people some kind of award. I remember that, and I really, really appreciate that the people who recommended did what they had to do, and the government did what they had to do by awarding these people. Very, very, very good. I'm blessed because of that. I'm going with that until the fire gets out, Uncle Brucey. I can bring a corn and you will say.
No problem.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I like that. So, guys, Sharon will not be in maybe for the rest of the week. She has to rest her voice. She cannot agitate it anymore. So don't worry. She's getting there. She's getting there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Bruce.
Morning.
Short and sweet. Morning, short and sweet. Short and sweet. Oh, God.
So, guys, in just a bit, we're going to get into our online papers for today, Wednesday, the 28th of September 2022. Caller, good morning.
Happy morning.
Morning. Partner, look again, short and sweet. Caller, good morning.
I know Sharon told bad. Mine was bad the other day. She said, supposed to do why do? Oh gosh, you ready to keep your throat so? I do a whole lot of things. I suck lemon, I suck orange. Sharon do something, girl. God.
Hey man, Sharon coming to come, man. She's coming to come, guys. Don't worry. So at this time, I'm going to get ready to get into our online papers. So headlines in the Express: dangerous liaison. Sister of murdered woman, I warned Marissa about sketchy boyfriend. A hard blow to petrol dealers. The government's latest fuel price increase is a hard blow to the Petroleum Dealers Association, PDA, who feel they are taken back to the challenges they faced during, they faced during the height of the COVID pandemic. So said PDA President Robin Narayan Singh, who believes Finance Minister Colm Imbert was mistaken or misled as he made no adjustments to dealers' margin at the pumps and took away the 5-cent margin increase that was announced in April. Okay, let me see. Right. PM, more HTC houses coming. Finance Minister Colm Imbert announced on Monday that significant financial resources would be provided to the Housing Development Corporation, HDC, to construct affordable housing. Autopsy: baby died from fluid in lungs. The autopsy on 9-month-old baby girl Celine Ramsarup shows she died as a result of pulmonary edema. Duke knocks Farley over rise in crime. Progressive Democratic Patriots PDP political leader Watson Duke has knocked Tobago House of Assembly Chief Secretary Farley Augustine over the increase in crime. Hold on. In Tobago, 3 murders in 3 days is something that has never before seen in Tobago, Duke said yesterday. Grace goes after gangs. More than US $10 million, approximately TT $60 million, has been provided by the United States Embassy in recent years to Trinidad and Tobago to assist with crime. Snakey wins Jubilee Crown. Snakey Heaven Charles is the 2022 Diamond Jubilee Independence Calypso Monarch. Congratulations, my friend. Imbird promises major repairs for roads. Finance Minister Colin Imbird yesterday said road infrastructure, which had deteriorated during the COVID-19 pandemic when resources were redirected to the health sector. Hold on. Would now undergo a major repair and rehabilitation exercise. Put it in writing. Fuel fury. Kamla, Imbird has placed economy on deathbed. Marissa's body found. Farley slams hikes. Public laments madness over cost of living. And these are the stories making way in the Express. Over to the Newsday. Imbird, if not for fuel subsidy, budget could have been balanced. Funeral on Thursday for poisoned baby. Sour Business Association concerned about budget projections. Port of Spain seniors, travelers react to domestic travel price hike. Port of Spain reacts to budget. Rowley challenges private sector, invest in housing, stimulate the economy. Shogunus maxi taxi drivers want to meet finance ministry. 4 men held for Pennywise heist appear in court. No access to boats, say Scarborough fishermen. What's going on there? What the hell is this? Inshan Ishmael wins again over wrongful arrest. Wassa gets green light for restructuring. Wade George, make tax breaks easier to access. Brazen bandit robs employee at San Fernando Private Hospital. NTA, budget ignored crime. Roger, budget vindicates Labour's refusal of 4% offer. Energy Chamber pleased with budget. TTMA, budget will boost business. Roger, budget means more pressure for the masses. Ex-wife of murdered taxi driver seeks closure for daughter. Hines, coordinated approach needed to tackle gun violence. AmCham commends balance in budget. Tobago hotelier against inter-island fare increases. And these are the stories making way in the Newsday. So as we head over to the Guardian, headlines in the Guardian. VAT licks for Imbird. Lockjack claims government's slow VAT refund payouts, big blow to manufacturers. Business magnate Otto Lockjack yesterday called out Finance Minister Colin Imbird for crippling his country's manufacturing sector with its slow pace in paying outstanding value-added tax refunds. Sisters of UE worker killed by boyfriend. Be careful who you allow into your lives. Autopsy. Baby Celine died from fluid in lungs. No bail for 2 held during manhunt for Pennywise robbery suspects. Local government bodies get money for road bridge repairs. TTARP unhappy with fees for inter-island ferry service. Parents, Claxton Bay Anglican pupils protest for transport service. OWTU, budget imposes more hardship on regular people. Tutabor stages one-woman protest outside Hall of Justice. Court dismisses PSA complaint over plans to restructure WASA. TTPS gets $143.3 million for upgrades and refurbishment. Food company wins lawsuit against comptroller over duties on potato wedges. NTA, increase FUL fees shows how little government cares. Okay. $200 million allocated for construction of Tobago Airport Terminal and facilities. Education Minister visits 10 schools in Port of Spain. Weather forecast, okay, this is TTPS gets, okay, this is here already. PM appeals for more private-public partnerships for affordable homes. And these are the stories that are making way in the Guardian, the Express, and the Newsday at this time. Fortunately, today is Free Up Yourself Wednesday. Yes, it is. So you can call and discuss almost anything. Stay within, how should I say, within range, guys. Don't put me in any trouble with your discussions, and be very mindful of your contributions, please. Right? So, at this point, I can open up the lines and begin taking your calls. So you can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. Let me also say a pleasant good morning to those of you locked on via our Facebook page, The Street 919 FM, and also those of you locked on via YouTube at Iwer TV, live broadcast on The Street 919 FM. Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Bruce.
Morning,
Sharon. Morning to the Titans of Democracy. The whole crew, all protocol observed this morning. Bruce, I say PSA lose the challenge to halt the reconstruction of the WASA.
Yeah.
But I want to say, I mean, unions taking advantage of workers. WASA losing billions of dollars. Something has to be done to get WASA viable. And if the employer is doing something about it, you expect to win that in court? No, they pay lawyer get a pocket fat, and who paying for that? Workers just paying for all them things. What is the thinking of the unions and them? You know, because Ansel and them tried that with Petrotrin, because Petrotrin was losing money. But you know what they trying to do? They try to confuse people and think that, you know, people don't think. Petrotrin was one company with the refinery, everything. Although sections of Petrotrin was making some profit, what was happening is the refinery was losing so much money that the profit the other sections was making was sucking up into that. And this is what Ansel and them is not telling the workers. And then they're talking about they send home workers, but they don't tell you that most of the workers came back to work and who was close to retirement things. So workers were better off because you were laid off. Then they call you back. When you get laid off, you get money. and you come back and you have a job. That is not the betterment for workers. They have to stop fooling people, and then you have the tutor president. She should know the labor laws. She calling on strike the first time they get through that. Somebody must have tell you, hey, you see what you're doing there? You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that again. You're going back to call another one. When they get catching it now, you had to be like a fool now. Got to go back on social media and them places to tell teachers that, hey, well, they had to come back out there. Now you're feeling so bad that you do so much rubbish as you're accustomed doing. You're going in and staging a one-woman protest in front of the parliament. You're making sense, lady. Where you're supposed to be doing is to go and sit down around the table and put forward your point towards the government, because the government has laid their points and why they're giving you 4%. Because they explain to the citizenry. Everybody understands, look, listen, this is what they're going to put the state in. And then now, on the third and final, we have the opposition leader. So talking a set of rubbish as usual about this and that and whatever. But Ms. Kamala Prasad-Peterson, I want the media to ask her these questions. What is your formula for running the country? Where are you going to raise the revenue? The amount of money we're talking about that the subsidy is costing the state. If you're going to continue, you will have to borrow, and then you'll continue running that deficit budget that you took us into kind of $60-something billion you took us down. Now this government bringing us back in a range where it's more sustainable, because we see what is happening with the world and the United Nations, all these people, them talking about a world recession is looming. So you have to take necessary steps to protect the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Three 420-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
I liken to Trinidad public country. A man, you give the exam, you give him the answer, and he still fails the test. You can't tell me that Trinidad, with all the information, still talking this at us about increase in oil. When I was growing up, we only had TV and 6 a.m. news, 7 o'clock news, 10 a.m. sorry, and TTT. We had that information. Today you have information at your fingertips, and people still making noise about the increase in fuel. Look what's going on in Germany. You ain't seen no protest and things. And they're paying more. In America, they're paying more. Right? You have Sri Lanka, government collapse, coming out of the pandemic and going into this war with Ukraine. You have Pakistan in a mess. Right? And you have people. So the second group is an evil group, because why? There's not the truth. There's also not the truth like the leaders, the union leaders and the businessmen. But it's convenient for them, right? The players don't know the truth. To really be ignorant. And finally, you have those who greedy because they have, and they refuse, right, to assist in this time. They're greedy and they just want more. I'll come back to the first point. You give a man an exam with the answer, and he still fail the exam. That is a Trinidad public. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Hello, Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
A pleasant good morning to you. And is Sharon Felix there?
No, she's not here this morning.
Okay, a pleasant good morning to Sharon Felix. Well, you are. And let me say a pleasant good morning to my good friend as well, Dominic Romaine. And Bruce Wayne, may you have a fantabulous, splendiferous, marvelous, tremendiferous, and splentastic day today. Bruce Wayne, I want to quickly comment on the budget that was read on Monday, which, in my estimation, and after I've reviewed it, the Prime Minister was absolutely correct in his statements previously that he has no problem making the rich richer so they can help the poor. This budget is a budget to make the rich richer so they can help the poor. Now, let me give you a quick example. When you look at the housing budget, it went from 610 million in 21-22 to 974 million in 22-23. That's a difference of $364 million. You know who's going to benefit from that $364 million? Why are you putting an extra an additional $364 million? And you have come to the people and tell the people that people owe all this money from back rent for housing. Why are you putting an additional $364 million? Why don't put that in social programs to help poor people in Trinidad and Tobago? Why you don't do that? Right? So it just doesn't make sense. And next, secondly, to national security. I don't see why they're giving national security an additional $134 million in this budget. The crime in Trinidad and Tobago is unbelievable, and you're still giving them more money for crime to increase in Trinidad and Tobago. And Bruce Wayne, before I go, one last comment, and I want PNM people, I am a full supporter of the PNM. I want PNM people to stop a certain rhetoric that they have had in Trinidad and Tobago for a long time now regarding Mrs. Karen Nunes Teixeira and insider trading. Bruce Wayne, I worked on the New York Stock Exchange for 23 years. One of my main responsibility was investigating insider trading. And for all those PNM people with their political red tricks, not rhetoric, with their political red tricks, you all have to stop it with respect to Mrs. Karen Nunes Teixeira and insider trading. Stop it.
Mr.
You all
Wall
are
Street.
absolutely clueless
Mr. Wall
about
Street.
what is insider trading.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I'm here.
so you're saying that they gave them extra money for crime? That's what you're saying on the radio
Who's
this
that?
morning. You said
For housing?
they allocated more money, right, to national security for crime. That's what you're saying, no?
No. What is that? They allocated $134 million to national security. And I'm saying that.
But that's not what you just said, no?
100
You said they allocated it for more crime. That's what you now say.
No. That's not what I meant. If I said that, I meant they allocated $134 more million for national security. Right? That's not what I meant. What I meant is that they allocated $134 more million between 2022 and 2023 with respect to the allocation for national, and it was an additional $134 million. And I'm saying that half of that could have been taken to invest in social programs in Trinidad and Tobago. Because every time you only gain them more money, and crime is only increasing in Trinidad and Tobago year after year after year. But let me close with Mrs. Karen Nunes Teixeira. I want PNM people to stop the political rhetoric and talking about insider trading when it is concerned to Mrs. Karen Nunes Teixeira. I don't hold no brief for Ms. Karen Nunes Teixeira, but my 23 years on the New York Stock Exchange investigating insider trading and market gives me the absolute positive right in order to tell the PNM people to stop the political rhetoric. Bruce Wayne, I thank you very kindly. You have a fantabulous, splendiferous, marvelous, tremendiferous, and splentastic rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. That's a perfect example of thinking twice before you speak once. And he only talking about all the money he doesn't say, I will tell how much this and I will tell how much. Why you don't sell it to assist with the social services that they're so passionate about it. This early morning, man, using a breakfast. God.
To my listeners and my callers, I do apologize. I don't know. The man said they allocate more money for crime, so I don't know now, boy. Caller, good morning.
Brucey, morning.
Morning.
To you,
morning.
Sharon, Dominic. Angie, how are you doing? Don't let Wall Street spoil your day, because that's the whole thing when people speak too much on two sides of their mouth. I heard it. 134, so much crime in Trinidad and Tobago, and they increased it by $134 million for crime.
Yeah.
And now we said he didn't mean that. Not only that, I don't want to go on the conversation with Ms. Junior Teixeira. It's allegations that, it would have been the whole thing with Clico that you knew before, so you could withdraw your money. That's a simple thing. I don't know why you have to go on insider trading. That was raised by the UNC, not by PNM people. And brother, if you in my house and you can't constructively criticize me, I don't want you in my house. And PNM should know that by now. You're not a PNM. If you're a PNM, you're one of those that really, a vote, I think people can do without. Because my thing is, you're criticizing the PNM, not constructive. Because what are the social programs you want the government to, because Bruce, I work with a gentleman, he said, just don't say things. Say what you mean. Put it on paper. If you say that, listen, you have National Training Board, increase it there. If you want to tell me, bring back YTEP, say things, because these fellas just call numbers. It's typical of that of the UNC. And Bruce, you know why I'll be upset with Trinidad and Tobago National? All of us? For years, we don't pay attention to the revenue stream. It's one of the things that you have to sit down and teach Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, we are not grateful people, I'm not saying that the budget is one that, is one that you could embrace big time. It's a tough budget. But you know what? It's a tough times. I want to tell anybody in Trinidad and Tobago, we are a country that increased people's salaries during the COVID or post-COVID. Government offering money to increase your salary, minuscule because of revenue. And nobody, I see the chanting wanting Kamala back in office. I want to know when they bring her back, where she getting the revenues from. Because people feel that you're just sitting on there, you're outlining deficit budget for years. You have to borrow to make it up. And Trini still want the same food.
Yep.
Bruce, I know you're close to the break, but I'm telling people, this is one place that we're very ungrateful. Half the population, no matter what you put, you don't want. And the next half of the next half is one who don't understand anything. And Wall Street is part of that half. Disingenuous African people, boy. It's very difficult to understand. I'll catch you after the break, brother.
No problem, man. Take care. So, guys, we do have to go pay some bills in just a few seconds. So we'll go do that. And then when we come back, we'll continue with our discussions. I'll continue to take the calls. So you can remember the numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. So keep it locked to the street, 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. We will be right back. Keep it locked.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Ever wanted to do your banking without going to the bank? Well, First Citizens makes it easy. Getting salary alerts with mobile alerts is as easy as reading a text. Paying bills with telebanking is as easy as making a phone call. Transferring funds with the mobile app is as easy as posting a selfie. And paying credit cards via online banking is as easy as streaming a movie.
First Citizens Easy Banking makes your everyday banking so much easier. Visit firstcitizensgroup.com for more information. First Citizens, we put you first.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the street. 919 FM.
Sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Here at Land Capital Certificates, we provide opportunities for your money to make money. We all know saving is important, but saving alone won't get you to your financial goals. And let's face it, the bank doesn't have your best interest in mind. So this is your wake-up call. Do you have $1 million saved? Then contact us today. Sponsor Limited. Call 324-LENN. That's 324-LENN.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon, right here on the Street 919 FM.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinal Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach Radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845-349-5178 or 342-7303.
Good, that boat ride looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat ride look like it does well.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. We continue to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Bruce. I want to clear up some things from what the nutty professor said. One, I find it strange that he called this morning. Usually, he don't call on this program on the morning. And I realized that he was listening, so he heard when you said that Chan won't be out, so he called. Yeah. But he called to sneak in to put misinformation. But let me clear some of the misinformation he put. He's talking about the housing and the government put the extra money into housing and to give to the rich, because he always come with a thing at the government, the Prime Minister.
Call in here, you. Where you going?
Hey, hold on. Yeah. He totally misconstrued the statement from the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister didn't mean it the way he was saying. But let me go to the point. There's a policy by the PNM that they put in for housing, that they give to small contractors to build housing over the place on state lands. And if you have your private lands and you want to build your house or everything, they will build it for you. So it automatically tells me that the extra money that they're putting into housing is for that. Two, the government is calling on the private sector to invest. Hear the word, the key word, invest into housing. It means that the private sector will have to put money to make money. The profits may be small, but he's asking them to get involved to help the situation with people in housing. And it may be just like they own the bricks factories and they own the galvanized factories and all these things. And if you could invest into that, that is where you invest in, and you get your money out of it. And the profits may be small, but that's why the private sector don't want to go large into this thing. So they're asking them to partner. So when he's saying that the government is putting these things in to help make the rich get richer, he's totally misleading us. He's lying, because it's a good thing. We do listen to the Titans of Democracy. We do listen to the thing when the government make the speeches and put all this information out there. We do know what is going on. But then again, just because the Prime Minister didn't give him what he wants, he's getting on like that. But the two, what do you call them in Tobago? And Duke was across there, maybe, and I'm not saying I don't have a factor, but maybe he went and he organized that for Duke and entertained Duke at his home. So ask Duke and them and Fally to give us some money housing money, because I hear Fally and them talking about housing in Tobago. You could probably go and see if you get a building in Tobago from Fally and them. But don't lie on Dr. Rowley, because you wouldn't do it if Sharon was there, because Sharon would have stopped in your track and correct your misinformation. You deliberately went in to put misinformation into the public domain. Naughty professor.
I like that. I call him Naughty Professor from now on. I like that. Caller, good morning.
Morning again, Bruce.
Morning.
The Mr. Richardson from the prisons. I hope the government will hold him to book for inciting his workers to go in other words, to down to. That is inciting, and I hope the government will hold him to book, because a union or association has to be responsible, and the kind of association the prison officer presents, yes, he has to know better. He should know better. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Bruce, now I hear everybody say, but you know what, Bruce, the fuel price increased. And you know we'll go on, goods and services will increase in the supermarket, because the business association, to say the fuel we're spending to bring these goods from point A to point B, so they have to make the profit according to the way your partner who work with yesterday morning said they have to continue to make that profit. But what was I saying? Nobody has studied the people working for 1750 hours. No, I don't work for 1750 hours. The industry I work in, they start you up with that. And I hear men not complaining about that already. Taxi drivers, taxi driver going on increase the fee, saying within the next 2 weeks. You understand me? I think these people are not working for the 1750. Now, some people that start up by other countries the same thing, but other countries, most countries, minimum wage higher than we own. Just simply in Barbados. You understand me? I think they could have given them $1.50 more on it. Because when they increase, Bruce, since 2015, I just spend $1,500 in your grocery every month. And I keep cutting, and I just still pay close to that every month. That means prices increasing. When did I go cut again? When did I go cut again? I rent in, I just pay $3,000 a month. Plus I just have to pay my electricity bill. These people working for 1750 Bruce. I saw some of them renting. And some might be in the same situation where they have to pay their electricity bill. I feel like I take that into consideration and give them a little $2 for $150 more. Bruce, on the minimum wage, 95% of these business people that break the law in. Minimum wage law say after 8 hours they've been paying time and a half, and after 12 hours they pay double. Some security firm just do it, and but they just take it back when it's holiday. They don't pay double when they're supposed to be paying double according to the minimum wage law. They're done under pressure already. These people done under pressure by the bosses, and these same people going to increase the prices in the supermarket and other places where they're paying people minimum wage, and they will never ever give them people 50 cents more on the salary. Never ever. Look out and listen.
Oh boy. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bruce. How are you?
Hi there, cool man. What's going on?
Yeah, Bruce. What's going on, eh? I personally believe that I think it's time for the government to revisit this transit system and what's your other on this? You think this is a good idea?
Yes, let me see how we could help out the situation.
Yeah, because right now, I think Mr. Manning had a perfect idea with his 2020 vision to have the rapid railway system. And everybody cussed Mr. Manning for that. And I think it's time for the authority to revisit this thing People park their cars in town and take the train to go where you're going. Because they're going all over the world and riding on the other people's train. But when we want to design our own rapid railway system, we question the Prime Minister and saying it's too expensive. Right? And here the double hypocrisy of that. Or they're saying the rapid railway is too expensive, but there are some people out there who are saying we can build a bridge from Trinidad to Tobago. That making sense to you? You find the master Maston? It was in my heart too, with the gas prices and stuff like that. And we still kind of lucky. Anybody watching what's going on all over the world, you hear that Vladimir Putin threatening to use nuclear weapons? Or you know what trouble that is? Or they're ready for nuclear war? Trinidad and Tobago and the little bubble, all the studying what's going on in Russia right now, the man threatening to use nuclear war, nuclear weapons, or you know what that could do to the world? When those bombs that go, you know what happened to the planet? Anyway, anything. I still say that the government should revisit that rapid railway system. You have a good day, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, man, take care.
I should think. Bruce Wayne.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Hey, good morning, my brother.
Hey, boy. Good morning to you and Lady Sharon, and Mr. Dominic and your loyal listeners, man, on 91.9. Bruce, to start along with that gentleman just talk about the rapid rail. You know, that was a form of diversification, because if you had rapid rail, instead of taking 2 hours from Tonapuna to Port of Spain, it would be about 15 minutes.
True.
You reach down there without any pressure, no blood pressure. People could go to their work comfortable and travel on evening. Who stopped the rapid rail? Who stopped the rapid rail? I hear they talk about diversification. A lot of them big boys who do the lecturing and this and that as you and they're talking for this big company and thing. You remember the smelter plan?
Yep.
With Kublai Singh, all of them, Kamla, all of them went down. Jack was no smelter plan. That was diversification was going to start there too. So don't come now talking about, they've been talking about it for the past 20 years and it ain't done. People had it on plan and people sit down here with their hand between their legs and they say nothing, they didn't support it. So now they're getting traffic jam 4 hours to reach in town when they could have been 15 minutes. They're talking about that it had the diversification was on plan there for so many years and it's a thing and it's a thing. So them talking late. All of them talking late when they should get up and support something that will be the benefit of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. They sit down with their hand between their lap and they encourage these foreigners to go down there and say, smelter plan go kill people with Kublai Singh. Anybody there from smelter plan after hear about the thing up in the Middle East? A little explosion? Anybody? No, nobody. They're talking about, now they're not talking about what went on between 2010 and 5 years after that under the former regime under Kamala and them. Nobody is talking about 500 million we came, the central bank can't get account of where it is. None of them won't come on TV and ask the former government and the central bank where that money gone. How we can't find it. You understand? But everybody went in couldn't buy a double, but today they could buy a hamburger. You understand? All of them bank book heavy. But nobody want to come and ask them what they do with taxpayers' money. Look, Bruce, we're going good. Have a nice day, brother.
Yeah, man. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I had to call back again, and I had a little kudos for that last caller day. All those good ideas, the smelter plant is an example of diversification with across downstream industries. Remember the mega farms?
Yep.
What was the purpose of the mega farms? Was it not to provide employment and to cut down the food bill in this country?
They ain't seeing that. They're not seeing that.
And I'm seeing people talking, Well, I see they blasted Dr. Rowley for what is concerned about to work at home, right? To avoid all the traffic. But tell me something, I keep saying that again. All it cost the late great Patrick Manning for the rapid rail. That was the purpose of the transit system, to cut down the traffic. So you could just park your vehicle and take the train. What if people don't understand that or what? I know all the costing now, you say it's too expensive now. I personally say it's time to revisit that project and bring the train system back on. You have a good day.
Yeah, man. The sad thing about it is trainees go all over the place to live and work and visit and vacation, and they always talk about they travel on the train to go here and then they take a next train to go so, and then they take a train. No complaints whatsoever. But to do that in your own country is a problem. Well, I could tell you. Let's get vexed with me quick. Quick, everybody's get vexed with me. Caller, good morning. Hello?
Merry Christmas, Uncle Brucey.
Merry Christmas, my brother. How you doing?
Well, by giving thanks and praises for the life, health, and strength. Thanking to God that He gave you better life that you could come and toss up with these people this morning again, Uncle Bruce.
Yeah, man.
See, a man tried to sour the whole morning. With a bag of garbage. Mother Tanapuna morning. Dominic morning, sir. Mommy sauce. Mr. and Felix morning. I hope you get well quick. I don't know how much medicine they give you, but if you get, what do you call it, boy? You know, I forget the name now. My Uncle Brucey. Sister Jenny, Mr. Chance. Sour man Mano. And Bataria, Brother Rowley Jr., all the forceful fighters on the ground. Morning to all. Uncle Brucey, when I get in conversation with people who will understand the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago and how things run in Trinidad and Tobago, they always complain, Uncle Bruce, is the government. But I'm saying it again for all ears to hear this morning again. Uncle Bruce, we the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are the government. You know that, Uncle Bruce?
Yep.
We the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are the government. That is why we go and vote, Uncle Bruce, hire people to take care of certain things in the land where we have no idea about, Uncle Brucey. And if we sit back and let people do what they want, who you want to blame, Uncle Bruce? You see, there's a problem with the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. They don't understand their rights. Why other countries that once the people that they hire, which we call the government, and do what they want to do, Uncle Bruce, they come out and make sure that that is what they want, Uncle Bruce. Yeah. But we in Trinidad and Tobago just sit back and let other people tell we what to do and tell we, oh, that the government's fault, and the government this and the government that, which is your fault, because when things been put in place for you, the citizen, you let other people come and tell you, no, we don't want that. The government going and do this, and the government going and do that. And it's beneficial to you, your family, and the generation to come. Because the same rapid rail we talking about this morning, Uncle Bruce, if that was in place, we didn't have no problem. You see, as gas race, taxi driver complaining, road mash-up, taxi drivers complaining, fare going up, this thing. If we had the train does wear tire, Bruce?
Nope.
Train don't run on tire, eh? You understand how ignorant we is, Uncle Bruce?
Yep.
You understand how foolish we the song, Uncle Bruce? Uncle Brucey. You have a peaceful day, a blessed day, and you take care. How mommy and daddy? Everybody quiet?
Yeah, man. Everybody cool, man.
Nice. So blessings to you, Uncle Bruce. And you take enough care. I don't know when Trinidadians will get educated, Uncle Bruce, and do the right thing and not let people fool them with foolishness. You hear, Uncle Bruce? Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago, my brother is calling regularly. Morning to your big brother, morning. Mother, Mr. Who goes at it again? Mr. Archer, everybody, morning, and have a great day, a blessed day, and a peaceful day. Thanks again, Uncle Bruce, for your time, my big brother.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Blessings.
I've always said time and time again, when you understand who you're talking to, you know exactly what to say to them. It is so easy for us to believe the negative that sometimes the positive don't stand a chance. Sometimes you have to think, is this beneficial to me? How is this going to help? How is this going to affect my future? You can't look at something today for tomorrow. That'll work. Caller, good morning.
Uncle Bruce, I bring my corn to roast now. I don't know this gentleman. I don't know his name. You might tell me who he is. That's talking about the rapid rate all the time. Because I have to tell you what they take the money and bill. They build a heliport in Philippines that they don't have to be in the traffic. They could fly from the Parliament down in the Hyatt and wherever the helicopter used to wait for them, and from the diplomatic center to the Philippines every day and every night when they choose to go down to Port of Spain. You understand? So there is very money worth. And as you know, Uncle Sterling will say, and that is so true, you know, when these things happen in Trinidad and Tobago, the public, we, the government people, do not come out and criticize it or stand up for it. Because I remember well with Mr. Manning, and that same Mr. Collimbert, I think he was the minister at that time on that thing there with like how Mr. Ruan is. And they were going head to get that rapid rate in Trinidad. And what the opposition didn't say is what they remember. But they go and say how much money and tell the people this and that, and the drivers and them, maxi drivers and all of them, the jumping is to take away this and take away that from them and all kind of bacana. So, Uncle Sterling, you are so quite right that the people of Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know when they will wake up and learn to do and say the right things. Mr. Wall Street, let me tell you something. Why you don't stop calling our station here and give our people here who live in here a chance to say what we want here? You, as somebody call you Canal Street, and it's not the Canal Street down in Chinatown, you know. It's not that Canal Street. It's the next Canal Street. You know, it's a canal, a drain with dirty water running. You Canal Street in True Boy. Leave us out here. Leave us. And talking about when walk and blah, 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 and what you do. We don't care about that. You're in America. Stay there. If you are so good, you would have been here. You have all the recommendations to Dr. Rowley. Why you don't come home here and vie for the prime ministership? Why you don't come home and do that? Shut up, man. And leave us alone here. Uncle Busi, you see this little thing? I see Tobago hoteliers or whoever they are talking about fair and raise $25? $25 for even the senior citizens. Uncle Busi, let me tell you, $25 too cheap. Senior citizens were traveling for years. These new boats that the Prime Minister bring it. And let me just change it. I'll get back to it. You know, I've been traveling on this boat regularly. You know what people have done? Black people. You know what they have done? They are tables where you could rest your little things to eat when you buy by the bar or the cafeteria, or you carry it for yourself. Every seat in front of you have a nice hard plastic table. Uncle Brucey, you know the other day I traveled on the APT James. You know almost every single one is something that could fold up and send down. They mash up every single one on the boat. You wouldn't believe that. Boy, these people miserable. They mash up every single one. It doesn't have any. So when they're going out, they have to pull the thing on their lap. You could imagine people doing this to new brand boats that just come by. Big people. And it's adults, it's not the children, no. It's adult people that do these things. I'm sure about that. It's not the children. Boy. And you know, they're talking about $25. A man going to the grocery or somewhere, an old man, you know, a pensioner, and buy a pack of the Marie for $40 and smoke it out in a day. They have to pay $25 to go to Trinidad. Those boats need maintenance and all these sorts of things that the government subsidize all the time or full time. The government has to pay for maintenance. But $25 for a pensioner who getting $3,500 every month. Come on, the amount of things you will see pensioners doing. Some of them going and buy weed, Uncle Juicy. I say so. I see pensioners going and buy weed with their money, and must be more than weed too. I'm told you're talking about $25. Rubbish, I tell you. $25 by the plane. You all know for years this been happening, subsidizing the plane. You think $300 backward and forward from Trinidad to pay for those airplanes and maintain them that travel between Robinson Airport and Piaco? Never. You're all too evil-minded. Everything that the government do to make life easier for all of us. Because when they do certain things, it's to make life for all of us. It's not for Prime Minister Dr. Rowley or for Mr. Colin Booth or for Fitzgerald Hine or for Camille Robinson Regis. No, it's for all of Trinidad. Because if they don't have money, this country will sink. Children getting free education and they're getting free transport to go to school and all these things. How the government getting all these funds to do these things? In Tobago, not a child who have to pay $1 if they have to go to school. It's maxis running up and down, and as long as the bus see them and the bus have room, they have to take them up. Come on, people, come on. Oh boy, you're just evil in this place. Uncle Busi, let me go from here, because you see I will say something. And Dr. Parasham, let me say this lastly. This award that was given to you especially was not given to you because of politics. It was given to you for a job well done by you. And honor it, cherish it as a young man. You're even younger than my first two daughters. And I appreciate that. Whether you're Indian, whether you're Chinese, whether you're white man or Negro, and it has nothing to do with race. If it's Kamala Bisasa, as the Prime Minister is giving it, everybody will be jumping up for joy, even black people. But a stupid man who can't even talk, Kingsley, say that you should give it back because 4,000 people died in Trinidad. You didn't go there to save people's lives like that. I might be saying it wrong. Maybe Professor Chan might explain it different to me. You didn't go there to save people's lives like that. You went to save the people who were dying. You couldn't save them from dying. You went to save all of us, 1 million plus of us, from getting COVID and to die. There are millions of people all over the world in the big country, in England, all them, so that high-tech medical couldn't save millions of people. But Kingsley wanted Dr. Parashram to save 4,000 people's lives, so he should give back the medal. Kingsley, go to hell and learn to talk.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce. Morning to Sharon. Morning to everybody.
Morning.
Bruce. We intend to pay for anything in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
No, because you want everything free. Now, we start at least 7 years in primary school and 5 years free. And 5 years free in secondary school. So like 12 years, about 12 to 13 years of free education. Right? But everything, and free education, right? But everything after now is the government. You get free for 12 years straight. You're in school for free. Some of them will leave school in form too. For whatever reason. Forgetting that when the leave school is 13, next 5 years they're 18, adult. You're untrained, you're uneducated. Right? You forget that. And you know what, man? You're the government now to take care of you. On skill, on uneducated. Even if it's all kind of vocational school, you ain't going to join none. They are the government now to give you money just so apparently Dr. Ali said let's take a 44 container and open it on the power stream, go down high somewhere, open one, go over in Scarborough and the port and open the next one. And he'll be the best man in Trinidad. Because apparently that is what I want handouts. How do be? Now those last week Friday, I wanna ask you, if you ever see this anywhere in the world, because I have been to America and England, and I see it. There were two concerts, multiple Jamaican artists and local artists. These two concerts were held 5 miles apart from each other. They were held around the same time. And you know what, Bruce? None of them was. When in the world you ever see two concerts in the same city, same time, and none of them was? And Paul Smith is a small city compared to North America and Europe. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
but the complaint for the light and gas. You ever try to work in a concert or all inclusive? All inclusive that do them out. All. But the complaint for gas. You ever try to go on a boat and buy alcohol? But the boat the ram and the cooler's full. Yeah, DJ, I sure you seen that.
Of course.
You ever try buying alcohol on a boat, right? If a bottle, let's say a bottle of public Hennessy, it's roughly about, let's say it could be, I don't know, about 400. You know on the boat is 900, right?
Yeah, on the boat is plenty more.
You know that the banana that like water, right? You understand? So I tell a partner and I yeah, he cost money to my son for paying and so on, so whatever. Anyhow, so I try to understand where the logic because like this whole country want to sit down on the spoon fed. They want to give them nothing for themselves. Nothing at all that they want to do for themselves. And then they want to complain when other people come here and hustle and make a living. You are the government that mind you from birth till death. Right in Jamaica, right, you have to pay to go to primary school. Why if you don't have it in Jamaica and see working security, because they want the like China so much? Because they send the China school in Jamaica. Because you have to pay if you have no money, you're trying to go to school in Jamaica. But you know what? You go to the free education, 12 years. 7 years in primary school and another 5 in secondary school for free. And you know what? We live in school with nothing in my hand, and then everything is the government. Look down, let's Bush, go on.
Yeah, man. So, guys, just let me get myself ready because I have another present to give away today. So it's a brand new Christmas on the Street 919 FM as we count down 91 days to Christmas. We will be giving away 91 prizes to 91 children, but that's not all. Keeping in the Christmas spirit, we may have more surprises in store for you. So you got to keep it locked to the Street 919 FM because it's a new Christmas. So guys, I hope you remember the rules. Only children from 4 to 12 can call me. So at this time, I'm looking for one child. You can call me. You can sing Merry Christmas. You can say Merry Christmas, Uncle Bruce Wayne. You know when you're calling me, when is me alone here? Or together with the Titans? We just giving the children and them stuff. Nothing too hard. We know you're getting ready to go to school. So you can call me. My numbers are 342-0081, 466-5391. Now remember, we're doing this quick. So you can call me up. If you're feeling to sing, hey. If you just want to say good morning, Uncle Brucey, no problem. So let's see who's out there. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Brucey.
Good morning, and how are you this morning?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. And what's your name?
Adrian.
Adrian, nice. Adrian, how old are you?
10.
Nice. Adrian, what's your last name?
Adrian Silly.
Adrian Silly.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right. So
you don't recognize me?
Yes,
you don't,
of
you
course.
don't find my voice sound familiar?
It sounds very familiar. Because you're custom calling us.
Yeah, a child person on me.
I know that. That's why I asked you your last name. So Adrian, here what I will do. I'm going to take the number, right? And I will call you back, right?
Yeah.
And take mommy's information, right?
Okay.
Right, Adrian? So you just won, okay?
Okay.
Nice. So you have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. As easy as that, my good friend Adrian. And you're going to have a good day and keep doing good in school. So remember, it's a brand new Christmas on the Street 919 FM as we count down 91 days to Christmas. We will be giving away 91 prizes to 91 children. And remember, that's not all. Keeping in the Christmas spirit, we may have more surprises in store for you. So you got to keep it locked to the Street 919 FM because it's a brand new Christmas. So guys, I'm going to open back up the line so we continue our discussions. So you can call me 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning, Mother.
Everybody. Sharon. Hope you feel better. Gargle a throat with a little Listerine, mix with a little water. And Novenek, everybody, good morning. Let me turn down this. Right. Bruce.
Wait.
What is the word opposite to death?
Life.
All right. Sometime in the air, last week or sometime, I heard a man call and talk about the doctor should give back his medal because 4,000 people died. But I didn't hear him say how many live. And he didn't even tell the Lord thanks for living so he could have talked that he still has life. I used to tell you how they're criticizing God, work and all, just to make themselves look like, I wouldn't say what it is. And the point is, I was a man who just call and say from university, but sometimes I just want to know, I hear he spent 23 years doing something, so I guess he must be just get working in the university, but he still had to go and learn because I ain't go high school, and I think I could correct him in some of the things he does say. And he stop his stupid adjectives and all these things where he try to put in and make things worse for himself to qualify himself in something. Thank God we have Dr. Rowley and all the other members in the government in helping out, and whatever they are doing it for the country. They ain't doing it for themselves. They're doing it to help us, right? And what I think, you have a bank account with $1,000. You spend out $400. What you'll do with the others? You take the other two and give somebody else, and you give the other two, give it to the other one, and when you're ready, the bank book gone down, you can't even take out even $100 for yourself after. So I don't know what they expect. They're not thinking of what they have, what we have, and how we came to this point. Bread long ago used to be penny for one. What's bread like? Is that bread, you want the bread to still remain at a penny? Was $5 a month old age people were getting in the 1952 around that time. Now how much you're getting? Well, you're not thinking to know what you go according to the times. And everything can't say, well, okay, you're getting this, you're getting that, and you want this, you want that. You have to wait and see, well, how the money flow in. Most of us, we go to work, and that means sometimes some work hard. Look at the teachers. We call them respectable people. And now I hear somebody say the government can't respect teachers. If the teachers don't want to respect themselves, they want to go down in the gutter. What do they expect? Okay, I have plenty more, but I have no time. Okay, right.
Take care, mother. Caller, good morning.
Hey, Bruce, morning again.
Hey, Manu.
All you do is the people like England and the man, and tell them they like piece of paper, they dotish. You understand? All the things that go on in the country, all of this on and part of the government. Kingsley, what you ever done just to be proud of yourself, to feel if somebody gave something they gave away, you're saying, I give with this and I give with that and I give with that. You ain't give away nothing, somebody give you something where they don't want to give away. And they say give it away and thing. Listen, man. How do we build this country now, man? This country is a country, we only have all the grandchildren to come. All the children, grandchildren, and everybody they come. We build this country to make it a lovely place to live now, man. Oh, God. Hey, all you. And Bruce, Christmas coming, boy. You see that Christmas thing you're playing there? Me, to all the girls I loved before. Only me and nothing to give no more, you know. If there's anything, only have to go and bring something for me. Understand? So all the people, hey, Mammy Sauce, happy belated birthday, girl. I come by you with ice cream, but I didn't see it, so I couldn't leave it because the sun was hot. You understand? So, all you are here. People are born in gardens and Mount Hope. Love is the answer, Reginald. Yeah, man. Mount Hope, Reginald, Darren Pro. Yeah, man. Everybody, all you give somebody something and say nothing about it. I'm waiting with my hat by the gate. I go on.
Three 814-665-391. Caller, good morning.
Morning.
Jenny, I am so sorry, my dear.
No, that's okay. That's part of it. It was a bench on that between me and you. Morning, Bruce. Morning to all the callers, 91.9. The whole crew from Tobago, everybody. Bruce, I don't know if it's a special topic or if it's open.
Actually, today is Free Up Yourself Wednesday.
Right. What I'm going to say here, we're not put the radio into disrepute or anything like that. But once you're a right-thinking citizen, whether you're of African descent, Indian, Chinese, Syrian, you will not get any horrors at what I'm saying here. I would have seen a gentleman in a live with a woman, I think her name is Vicky something, Indian gentleman, and he was calling for there to be civil disobedience because he said he put up a post and he was boasting to see how much people was responding to that call. And he mentioned a radio station also called him. So I guess he's feeling famous. He's calling for civil disobedience, come out in the road and all that. And I want to tell that gentleman why it disturbed me a little is because it's not the first time somebody of Indian descent, of persons of Indian descent would have also called for that. During our 1962, when Dr. Eric Williams was looking to get our independence, the Indian Association of Trinidad and Tobago, there's a special branch report on them, where they were planning civil disobedience in Trinidad and Tobago against people of African descent and against mashing up buildings and bridges and all that, if they did not get their way to England not grant us our independence. When the team went up to England, led by Capaldi and the Sir Ellis Clark, God rest his soul, would have mentioned the fact he was sitting between Dr. Eric Williams and Capaldi, and the kind of racial things and nasty things that Capaldi was saying, and he said he didn't think that Dr. Eric Williams heard it because probably his hearing was off or something. The point I'm making is this. We have always had persons, look at them when they went to Canada, they ran from here, went to Canada, saying this, and this one I take personally, that is Rasta men, African Rasta men raping the women. And when Canada did the investigation, it turned out to be it's Indian men putting on Rasta wigs. Then there was a community across the bridge. They pulled themselves away from this side on the east-west corridor. They called the village English. And then they went up, the whole village went up to Canada to meet another community that they also feel that they are better than everybody else. So I'm saying all this to say, yes, things are hard in this country, but it's not Trinidad and Tobago alone. News coming out of Barbados, an economist is saying, well, while the public officers deserve a lot of money, they can't. Mia Motley and her government cannot give them. That is coming out of Barbados. They say Mia Motley we love. When she came into office, although she would have criticized the Prime Minister before her, because he would have sent home 3,000 public officers. When she came into office, she had no choice. She sent home 1,000 and more. Then she had to go to the IMF on 2 occasions. And why they lending her money? Because the structural adjustment programs that she implemented under the BIRT program, it is working. They're making back money. How they making back money? Is by cutting social programs. The VAT is 17.5%. The gas is the 4th highest in the world. Little Barbados. People in Barbados are saying they have to put down the vehicles. They might be able to fill it with gas no more. But apparently, the Barbadian population is more disciplined than ours because you don't hear them speaking out. You also hear that Auditor General, they're saying she's not accounting for money spending. That is Mia Motley, not me saying that. So when you look at it, the Russia-Ukraine war, it's not looking like it's going to last years and years. Countries are dependent on that, I guess, in some weird way because the gas prices will go up and all that. So all these things have to be taken in consideration when any government is doing a budget now. Because if that war is over, this whole gas and oil thing prices, but it will fall again. So if you plan based on the high rise in it now, when it falls now, what are you going to do when you will have planned with all this money? I'm saying all this to say to the gentleman, while you're calling for civil disobedience, I think it's very unfortunate. Because all these things all the same about Trinidad, or they're not leaving. Or they're not leaving and going India, or they're not leaving and going nowhere, only even going Canada. So then how hard is it? It's not because they don't like our government and they don't like the Prime Minister that they have to behave like that. We are all in this together. The PP government was here with the largest budget, the largest cabinet. They could make any law they want. They didn't need a special majority. And what we had, court overruns, we had corruption. People from the same government speaking about corruption. Makandal Daga say he never see people spending money so. He never see corruption so. They're spending money like it's water. And so Roger says she does lie. And that corruption and Kamla. Abdullah was a part of it at MHA. He said she corruption and it's all going on course of around here, course of around there. We saw it like sport and so many other things. And you were saying now we have a government that steady this country even through a pandemic because they don't like the PNM, they don't like Dr. Rowley, or they want civil disobedience. I want to tell that gentleman he needs to rethink. All of us have to live here together. I was very disturbed when I heard that because it come back to mind that some people of Indian descent in this country have always been bent on civil disobedience in this country. And I want to end by saying, when Dr. Eric Williams used the term recalcitrant minority, and people of Indian descent take it as if that's an Indian thing, when recalcitrant just means stubborn and obstinate and don't want to do what is right. I am telling that gentleman who was talking, you, sir, are recalcitrant in your behavior. You need to stop it. We want to live here in peace with each other. We want to build a society together. Thank you, Bruce, for the opportunity.
No problem. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Brucey, sorry about that, Brucey.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you very much, Jenny. Brucey, let me tell you something, eh? And Jenny, let me ride on what you were saying there, or continue what you were saying there. Bruce, Mr. Manning said, why Trinidad and Tobago is difficult to run. And he didn't put it this way. It's my perception. No matter what Dr. Rowley does, almost 18 seats of people will not agree with him. So I do take them serious. No matter what he does, they would never take him serious. And before the last break, when I told you, half of the population, that is our people, would not see what Dr. Rowley means to build themselves up and not give him the level of support. That's the people like Wall Street and the unions. They would not give him the support. So that's why Dr. Rowley may appear as though, listen, not that he doesn't care, but he has to be bold in some of the decisions he makes.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's how it is, Bruce. I'm telling you, Bruce, I'm following things all over the world. Trinidadians, Trinbagonians are very ungrateful, Bruce Wayne. Very, very ungrateful. And, I mean, I listen to you speak, and I listen to how you speak tongue-in-cheek and very, very thing. You know fully well how Trinidadians operate, and you have to be very, very careful with us. We're not easy.
Yep.
We're not easy. So I always seem to be calling close to your break time, but how much? A few seconds?
Yeah, some time.
Right. My thing is, I listen budget, and like Jenny said, there are a lot of islands they're not even taking recommendation for salary increases. Here, we're still giving a percentage. And people are so ungrateful. I'm telling them, go and take your thing. The minister said, the minute you agree to that, you will try to get the back pay going. Union leaders, I listened to Kamala Prasad just now. Kamala Prasad is such damaged goods that the lady can't even use figures. And you see this media, just taking things from Kamala and running it in my air, I have a problem with it, Bruce Wayne. Tell Kamala Prasad, give us figures. Tell me, Mr. Sadbi, sir, you're talking about what you would do differently. Where would you get the revenues from? They're not asking her that.
No, they won't.
And that's a problem I have.
They won't.
Bruce, boy, that's why I listen, Mr. Imbert. Mr. Imbert showed you where if you give 16%, how much it would cost us. The union not even putting figures across. It's just rubber-rousing and staying home. So I'll continue after 8 again to tell Trinidadians it's hard all over the world, but here people stayed home for 2 years, Bruce Wayne, get salary, get moratorium from the bank and credit unions. And we here, we are a nasty group of people, sorry to say. We're too ungrateful. And you see that? Yeah. Bruce, I'll call you back after the break.
No problem. Caller, good morning.
Understand with people. Hello?
Morning.
Morning, Bruce Wayne.
Oui.
I don't know what it is wrong with our people, you know. They're not sitting down and praying and asking God for what we get. And to see another day. They only carrying on, so why they don't stop it? It don't make sense. If all they talk to the Lord, he go answer all they and he go listen to all they're saying, not stupidness. It don't make sense at all. You hear? Trinidad and Tobago, all they behave, all they self, so please, and say some prayers. Oh God, help us, Father. You hear? And have a nice day, everybody.
Yes, my dear.
Okay.
Take care. So, guys, with that, we get ready to go pay some bills. So keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. We'll be right back. Your Titans of Democracy, we are here with you.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
We are the street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of all you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation that I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul. The Street 919 FM.
The legendary Desperados Steel Orchestra presents their fundraising 5K run and walk on Sunday, October 16th, beginning and ending at the Pan Theatre, corner Tragarete Road and Victoria Avenue in Port of Spain. Be treated with breakfast on the morning and a steel band clash afterwards, featuring First Citizens Supernovas, Shell Invaders, and the legends themselves, Desperados Steel Orchestra. Register now for only $125 at bafasports.com/Despas 5K or call 283-1365. Breakfast tickets cost only $200 and will be available at the Pan Theatre. It's Desperado Steel Orchestra's fundraising 5K and walk, breakfast and pan jam on Sunday, October 16th. Come and show your love.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the street. 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
91.9 Bago Bashment presents on board the Embassy Tobago Carnival Boat Ride Week.
Tobago Carnival Boat Ride Weekend.
Boarding at the Pigeon Point Jetty. Kicking things off from the 24th to the 30th of October. Walk with your food and coolers. Come experience October 24th. Pan on the boat. October 25th. ISO on the boat. October 26th. Chutney on the boat. Tickets are $200. Available at islandetickets.com or 91.9 FM Tobago. The party continues October 27th. Water on the boat. October 28th. Power Soca. October 29th. Groovy on the boat. October 30th. Juve on the boat. Tickets are $200. Available at islandetickets.com or 91.9 FM Tobago. For tickets, call 814723-363-4030 or 368-1932 or check us out on Facebook at Embassy Cruises for bookings or email at embassycruises@gmail.com. Tobago Carnival Ride Weekend.
Ever wanted to do your banking without going to the bank? Well, First Citizens makes it easy. Getting salary alerts with mobile alerts is as easy as reading a text. Paying bills with telebanking is as easy as making a phone call. Transferring funds with the mobile app is as easy as posting a selfie. And paying credit cards via online banking is as easy as streaming a movie.
First Citizens Easy Banking makes your everyday banking so much easier. Visit firstcitizensgroup.com for more information. First Citizens, we put you first.
It's the launch of Legacy's 2023 presentation, a TikTok affair. On on Saturday, October 1st at Ibiza Lounge. Come TikTok yourself with Youngstar, Mystical, Caution Sound, DJ Tari and Parky, Music Jazz, Nigel Snipes, and much more. Win an all-inclusive Legacy Carnival package and other door prizes. Tickets at Legacy Mass Camp, Brooklyn Bar, and Legacy Committee members. Call 622-7466 or 362-5959 for info. TikTok, it's trending. TikTok. At Legacy Band Launch, Saturday, October 1st, Ibiza Lounge. Courtesy Blue Waters, Coca-Cola, Wiggins Light Effects, Forest Park Punch and Rock, and powered by Rockstone Tonic Wine.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad, Maraval Road, 91.9. Our services start from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning from the first, the second, and last Wednesday of the month. We are going to have a TRME time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.9 FM Street Live, Port of Spain, Maribel.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this, carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the street, 91.9 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all-night prayer live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Good, that boat ride looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat ride look like it's not well.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So welcome back on the Inside. Just a bit of quick information for you. It's a brand new Christmas on the Street 919 FM as we count down 91 days to Christmas. We'll be giving away 91 prizes to 91 children. But that's not all. Keeping in the Christmas spirit, we may have more surprises in store for you. So you got to keep it locked to the Street 919 FM because it's a brand new Christmas. Embassy is coming to Tobago Carnival from the 21st to the 31st of October 2022. Pickup points are Bonaccord Lagoon, Private Jetty Crown Point. Packages include captain, cleaning crew, sound system, one DJ, and security. So book with us. For more information, contact 281-4723 or 363-4030 or 324-4227. Embassy for bookings on Facebook or email us at embassycruises@gmail.com. Yes, people, it's that time again where we head back to school. It's a massive back-to-school sale now on at Sharon's one-stop bookstore. Get all your kindergarten, primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks and stationery with both boys and girls. We carry a wide range of school uniforms, including shirts, pants, overalls, belts, ties, socks, and more. Bring your list and our friendly staff will assist you. For all your back-to-school needs, visit Sharon's One-Stop Bookstore, located at Eastern Main Road, Sawa, Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, and two locations, Level 1 and 2, Trin City Mall, Trin City. Sharon's One-Stop Bookstore has always been there for you. So call us at 663-1884 for more info or follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Reggae Rock Sundays featuring MC Duke and Selector Kutchi presents to you Reggae Rock with a touch of everything on board the luxurious Embassy yacht on October 8th. Yes, we're boarding at 6 p.m., sailing at 7 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Get your reggae groove on with top DJs, Selector Kachi, Bruce Wayne, TC, and Heavy Duty. Early bird tickets, well, actually, we have no more early bird tickets. So our tickets are now at $175. So for tickets, you can call Selector Kachi at 777-7909 and MC Duke at 349-4121. Remember, it's reggae rock with a touch of everything. And it happens on October 8th. So remember, no oversized coolers, no glass bottles. Don't miss it. Champions, let's get ready to party in fine style aboard the Sea Champion. And yacht lovers, let's get ready to party on the luxurious Embassy Yacht. For more information, you can call us on 399-5959, 280-7512, or email coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street 909 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-7303. Tune into the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, the Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Muhammad. For more information, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. So, guys, we continue to take your calls 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Hey, morning, Mr. Chance. How are you this morning?
Are you hearing me properly, Bruce?
Yes, loud and clear.
Lovely. Thank you very much. A special good morning to you. And you're holding it down quite well, Bruce.
Thank you, thank
you. While my sister rests her vocal cord.
Yes.
Okay? Special good morning to you. Well said. Well said, Jenny and Rowley Jr. You see, that is why I listen to Titans, because you get substance. But Bruce, don't worry. Every now and again you'll get some noise and fluff, okay?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Every now and again you'll get some noise and fluff. What I do when I hear noise and fluff, I just mute the radio and I return when there is substance, okay?
Yes.
So every now and again you will get some noise and fluff. And you're handling it well. You're doing quite well. Now, this morning I want to talk about the media and what the media is doing in respect to the budget. I'm not going to go into the budget deeply because I'm waiting on the drill down on the various ministers.
Yes.
Am I still on air, Bruce?
Yes, you are.
Good, right. Yeah, I'm waiting on the drill down. But I want to say, I want to say this. No, let me say good morning to all the Titans at home and abroad. Yes, those Titans at home. Angie, 1285, Passy Street, Rowley Jr., Barataria, Uncle Sterling, Manu, right? Yes, Brunella Chance. You know there's somebody called Wrong Bus Bruce?
Yes, yes.
That my cousin, boy, that my cousin Brunella Chance. And I want to say a special good morning to Miss Williams in Central Trinidad and my very good friend, silent listener, Miss Yvonne Molino in Arima, right? And then, of course, Titans in Tobago, my good friend, Mount St. George, Mr. Crown Point, right, Mr. Archer, Miss Crosby, Miss Maria Lyons, and then the Titans abroad, Miss Terry, Miss Samuel, Marie Rice, and all the others. This morning I thought I will just do a scan of all of our Titans, Titans. But yeah, this morning, Bruce, I want to focus on TV6 in particular. But because I have a reason for that. Because as I've said before, that the TV6 and some elements in the media try to thief our head. Right? They try to rent a space in our head because they're trying to move us in a particular direction. Right? Media trying to move us in a particular direction to get an opinion. I reject that. I want to let Ovashi know that. I reject that as a citizen. Because you, as a media, you must be professional. You must be balanced. So when you're telling us one side, you must show us all the sides. Let me tell the people why I'm saying that. The Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association, which has 350 members and 52 workers, you know what they say about this budget? Well, I want to tell you, you see, the media hiding that from us. All they're bringing is the negative side, but there's a positive side that will assist in the development of Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to remind the media and the citizens, what is the theme of this budget? What is all this budget and the figures about? Let me tell you, the word is stability. That's what the Minister of Finance said. What he's seeking in this budget is to get stability. You know why? Because he doesn't want Trinidad and Tobago to go down the road of Jamaica, Barbados, Venezuela, where the economy totally collapsed, Sri Lanka, where people on the streets, they can't find medicine and food to eat. That is why he wants stability. So we go into the future stable. You understand that? And that's a key thing. The budget has a theme. What is the theme? The theme this year is stability and tenacity. You know what tenacity is? Determination. You have to understand that. All the numbers and figures we're doing, what we're trying to get is that.
Yeah.
And so in many respects, I congratulate the government for the focus they have placed on areas like education and health and social welfare. That's the focus. National security. Pay attention to those things. I'm not going to drill down on that. But I want to say to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, the media is an agent of trying to thief our head. I told you, the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturing Association, with 350 members and 52,000 workers, their representatives said they hail the budget. You know what they say, Bruce? They commend the budget. They said the budget was boosting local business. You think the media tell us that? That's what they said. You have to read and research these things. They said, they also told us that they supported the more efficient tax collecting system that we have. You know what they're talking about? The government decided they want to introduce the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority. So what they are saying is that once they do that, we will get more revenue because we are losing revenue through the tax collecting system we have at this time. And with the introduction of the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority, which will bring on board a number of persons who are decide you're selling double something and you're making money and you're building a house and you're buying Mercedes-Benz, you could pay tax. That's what they say. Right now, they pay no tax. So they come out, they sell plenty money, they have a big house, Mercedes-Benz, and they drive in. And all of we as public servants running the country because we pay tax. And that people not paying tax at all because they still have a private business. They're selling doubles, they're selling chana, they sell all kinds of different things. Salt, fish, and bread, and they're making money and they're not paying 1 red cent. So the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority is for that. So the Revenue Authority applauded the government. They applauded the government for giving what they call a guarantee to small and medium enterprise, small business. The government gave $500 million in support to small business. So the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturing Association applauded that. You know, Bruce, the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Commerce applauded the government, you know?
Yes.
But we're not hearing that because the media is not bringing it forward. You know what I said? It was happy with government's intention to support small business. They were happy with government intention to support small business. And they too also said they're looking forward to the bringing to, the authorization of the Revenue Authority. So you see, people are supporting it. And let me tell you what the American Chamber of Commerce said. They said the American Chamber of Commerce said it welcome the announcement of quite a few things in the country. It welcome initiatives brought through for energy so that will improve the production side of energy. Right? They look forward as well. They look forward as well to the restructuring of WASA. Right? And these organizations support they support the money put aside for students who experience loss of learning because of the COVID-19. The government put aside money for them to do remedial work. And that happened in other countries all over the world. So the point I'm making, Bruce, is that many of these organizations support many initiatives of the government. But if you listen to the TV6, you'll get the impression that this budget is a mess. And you listen to Kamala. But let me close by telling you this. The Nursing Association, the president of the Nursing Association, you know what he said? E.D. Stewart is happy with the ex-gratia payment of $210 million to the health workers. He said health workers, right, it was a fitting tribute to the exemplary and heroic performance of the health sector. You hear that? He said he's happy with that. But you hear anybody telling us that, Bruce? All they're telling us something wrong. Well, Kamla talking. Let me close by telling Kamla Pasadi this or something. If you're concerned about money, you know, you always say money not enough, they're spending the money bad. I want to tell you. I want to sit down, Kamla, and hear me. I don't know if you get up yet. I want to tell you. You see all the billions of dollars are squandered, right? And all over the place, they can bring them back. You hear me? Kamla Pasad, the Cecil and the UNC. The billions of dollars that was squandered and thrown away. And Mamu gone to Panama with it. You know with Mamu Kamla? He went to Panama with millions and he gone with it. Just bring it back now. And we have a balanced budget. So I want to compliment the government in closing on the budget. I want to say that I'm waiting on the various ministers to drill down and just give us the details of what the budget entails. Thank you very much, Bruce.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you, Bruce.
Hey, morning, Brian. How you doing?
Not too bad at all. Pleasant good morning, Miss Felix. I hope you get better very soon. Pleasant good morning to all the listeners and callers of 91.9. Just to piggyback on what Mr. Chance has just related to you, the budget, the people were listening very closely because you'll have to listen maybe perhaps about 2 or 3 times to really get the gist of some of the issues that were discussed. And one of these things, in addition to what Mr. Chance just told you, was that the government is paying a lot of emphasis on enticing the upstream oil companies to invest more in Trinidad and Tobago, because I'll tell you why they need to do that. Let me explain why. Once they invest more, you understand, they will develop more oil fields and more gas fields. Very, very important at this time. We can't wait, Bruce. Right now, we have a high prices in gas as well as oil. So therefore, the government has to capitalize, because if you heard what the Minister of Finance said, he indicated that it is volatile. We don't know when one day we hear it is very high, and the next day you may come and you may hear gas and oil has dropped down drastically. It is a very volatile market. So therefore, we have to capitalize. And what he did, he made some reduction in the supplemental petroleum tax regime and so on for the upstream oil companies to incentivize them to do more drilling, right? Onshore and deep shore drilling. Yes, he said he's going to further elaborate when they begin to drill down into the various energy aspects and so on of the budget. So we'll get a better idea as to exactly what it is they have incentivized the upstream producers to continue to do, because he's also asking the small persons, the small operators, to do more land drilling, to do more near-shore drilling, and so on, to increase production of oil and gas especially. Why do I say this? Let me explain. Just recently, the Prime Minister and the Minister of Energy came back from Europe visiting Proman. Who is Proman? Proman are the people who are the petrochemical persons running. They have subsidiaries all over the world, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, in Point Lisas. You understand? And once NGC, who just recently signed a series of contractual agreements with Shell and the BP, yes, to supply gas to receive gas for them to continue drilling, and they in turn will sell gas to the downstream petrochemical plants where we're making billions of dollars today. Ammonia, very, very high. The minister indicated exactly. Methanol, high returns. Urea, high returns. These are things that are used around the world on a daily basis in pharmaceuticals, in building, in explosives, in clean. Methanol is a clean gas for fuel consumption for what do you call it? Vehicles as well as ships. Yes, and these things are important at this time. Right, there's a lot that he indicated that he will further elaborate on, as I said before, during when they drill down into the energy sector, when it's their turn to speak. So it is important that we understand why. It is important that we understand. People think you just go down and you put on a pipe in the ground and you get oil and gas. It don't happen like that. We just recently signed a 25-year contract with Shell for the Manatee field, our section of the Lauren Manatee. 25 years, Bruce. Do you understand? So that is fixed, and they're going to draw gas by 2025, Bruce. So therefore, the downstreamers, the petrochemical plants are making real money. You understand? Ammonia 300% more. They are going to be safe to know that, listen, NGC can and will be able to supply us with the gas that we all need as long as we want it. Those negotiations have been signed, sealed, and delivered with the upstreamers as well as the downstreamers. So therefore, there is a lot of money to be made, and we have to. Yes, I heard certain people saying, "Oh God, you're talking about oil and gas are depleted." Both you and I will die, and there will still be oil and gas. And so, no longer here, oil and gas go finish. No long, but it will be here for quite some time. Because, Bruce, as Mr. Chan said, you heard certain people in the manufacturing things on TV6 talking about diversification is a failure. It's not a failure. You know, it's a failure, Bruce. It's a failure because when this government made attempts to diversify in a big way with the ammonia smelter plant, what did the opposition and others say? No, it's dangerous. No, don't do that. Other people went and they did it, and they're making money off of the ammonia smelter plant that we should have built so many years ago. When we wanted to build Sandals in Tobago, what I say? Watson say when you gain power, you could do it. Well, Watson today? Huh? You interested in doing that? Kamala Pansami's sister said, I am pleased when Sandals picked up the Georgie bundle and they left because their name was being smeared all over America. And they say, see that we have our name to protect, so they left. What is being done to bring back Sandals since there's no PNM there anymore in power in Tobago? Anything has been said? Has anything been done? No, nothing at all. So when people were talking about diversification, and I heard since this morning people talking about the rapid rail. When the late, great Patrick Manning, who everybody hated at the time, when he talked about the rapid rail and he invested $500 million to do the feasibility study, certain people, including in the opposition, say, oh God, look how they waste your money. Look at this. You had to do a feasibility study. Today in the Far East, if you go on the internet, you will see where they're improving on the rapid rail system to get from one place to the next by building bullet trains. Today, we have that would have paid back for itself. The $10 billion to build that rapid rail would have already paid back for itself. And you wouldn't have nobody quarreling about, oh God, so, oil price going up. What we gonna do? You understand? You wanna hear that stupidness today? It would have been built, and today people would have said, oh, see me, they want to raise the oil price of oil. Let it go ahead. I rescind down my car. And I'm going to take the rapid rail and I'm going to reach the work in 15, 20 minutes. And it would have been all throughout North, South Trinidad and East, West Trinidad. And we would have had no problems today, but nobody didn't want it then because, as one of your callers said earlier, They didn't have the foresight to see. You know, they didn't have the foresight, you know. They didn't care for the PNM to do it. It was all about politicking and hatred and spite. The same people who this Prime Minister gave the ORTT award to this year, Dr. Parsaram and his team, you remember what they were called just a couple months back? State-sponsored murderers, Bruce. These same local people, we didn't have to go looking for doctors and specialists in viral medicine to help us. We have them right here, homegrown. You know, Italy had to beg people from Cuba to come there to help them. Look what's going on in Russia today. People leaving as fast as they could. You can't get a flight out of Russia. They're running from their own country, Bruce. But they thought people staying right here and calling and saying things so bad and the economy collapse and all sorts of stupidness. And our Prime Minister is working for us, Bruce. We are on the road to recovery and stabilization. And that is what you want. Yes, things will continue to be hard for a few months more. But look at it, Bruce. Look at the deficit right now. It's down to less than $2 billion, Bruce. It was 17 billion just a couple years ago. Everybody was bawling, oh God, when that go come down, boy? Not in real lifetime. Today, it is down to less than 2 billion. And we're seeing the way, Bruce. I believe next year we will be in surplus, Bruce. I am confident of that because the Minister of Finance has indicated there's a lot of work going on in the upstream and we're making a lot of money in the downstream. You know why? Because NGC has signed off and we're getting gas.
Yep.
Yes, and we'll be told. How come the OWTUA buy the refinery here? And they said they have the money? How come they didn't go and say, okay, Mr. Prime Minister, see, like you ain't getting it sell, we want to buy it again. We want another opportunity. How come they ain't talking about it? Or they say that the refinery down? Why they don't go and buy it? And then build it back. You know, say that no, we should have never do that. We should have never let it sell it and all that. Why they didn't buy it? They could still buy it now, but no, they ain't doing that. We have to watch these people, Bruce. According to the Prime Minister, them is people to watch. And we have to wait for Lion Friday that's coming up at 10 o'clock on Friday morning. I call it Lion Friday. And Mama Guy Friday and Propaganda Friday from the opposition leader. Bruce, you have a good day. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Brucey.
Morning.
Morning again. I swear we was again the green light, Bruce.
Yeah.
I wonder if my friend get the green light too, Bruce. Bruce, all of a sudden the chief sec started to speak how much millions in contract was awarded for Trinidadians. And Bruce, so if he and his partner didn't follow, nobody would have known what taking place across there, Bruce.
True.
Huh? You see, more talking to you about Jews. I want to touch on something. I was very proud of the young man who received the award. I think he's 15 years old. Who saved the doctor from drowning. You remember that incident?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yes. He got an award, yeah. I was very proud of that, you know. You got to recognize young people now, Bruce. You know, we can't really leave them. You understand me? And that was very good to the Prime Minister and the President, you understand me? And those all who got award. But Bruce, other than that, I good. So you have a good day, darling, and you reach home safe.
Yes, take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, my brother.
Hey, morning.
You see, you know what they're telling me? Again, transportation, and Brian was right. When I checked my subsidy, $1 billion, if I take the same subsidy and put it in the rapid rail today, I would have efficient transport. That's what Bruce said.
True.
But Mr. Babwa, you know he's Mr. What he named something Babwa? He would not make. He would have been making noise. Because I would not have. What you call them now? They're not wet man now. Them Toyota. See a man pop thing with them white one. What the aqua? I would not have no. I would not have about 25,000 aqua driving up and down the road. You understand my point? If I had a rapid rail, I wouldn't have a ton load, a jeep up and down the road. Because as they're talking, the average poor man, the furthest he might reach is Aqua. He ain't buying a Jeep for how much? $100,000 and dress it up with some big 20-inch tires to drive on the road to burn all the diesel. You realize that also raise the cost of kerosene? And people have to understand our fuel has improved compared to what we were getting from petrol. Our diesel is a lot more cleaner. But maxi taxi drivers still trying to put kerosene in the diesel in to stretch it. So now that the kerosene going up, I think they will try that piece of garbage again to go compete. And don't tell me about the price of gas is going to go up. Bruce Wayne, the manufacturing sector has just contributed half of my GDP. You know what that means? That means the people who work in KISS, TAG, Carib, all those companies, coal, the export that they do generates half of my GDP. And if that is able to improve, and my gas supply has been able to improve, all what they're saying, I could see a better 2025 in Bruce Wayne. I could see a resurgence in my economy. But it's going to take, I tell them, it is the only time in 200. You know any government in your existence, Bruce Wayne, you know any government, you ever been through what they call a pandemic?
Nope.
I don't know what we expect. I saw one ship block the Panama Canal for how many days? And a container, Bruce Wayne, moved from 5,000 to 15,000. So people telling about if gasoline go up in Trinidad and Tobago, things going up for poor people. So if gasoline go up in America and diesel goes in America, that is same goods that we buy in America, that if it go up there, transportation ain't go up there, so they go cost me more to bring it from there to here. Not so?
True.
So who has to pay? The person who buy anything and just who has to consume the cost. So I don't understand these people's logic. Mr. Thank you very much. Enjoy your morning.
Yeah, man. Bless. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, I'm me again.
Yeah, Jen.
The PSA is supposed to have an executive of 13 members. From information, there are only 7. There are supposed to be 2 trustees. From information, there is none. I understand there's only about 7 executive officers right now. Leroy Batiste would have responded, the background president, to the budget in the area where the government, the minister would have spoken about public servants and public service and the monies to be paid. The minister would have made a calculation about a 2.4 billion, I think it's for back pay or something like that, if the 19% that PSA is asking for were to be done. Here the response of this man who sits as the president of PSA. He tell the minister, give him the 2.4 billion for 15,000 members, and he will deal with that. Now, the budget for Tobago, I think it's 2.5 billion, and Tobago has about 60,000 people. But he want the minister to give him 2.4 billion for 15,000 public officers who are members. I want to remind you, Batiste, that the public service is about 80,000. And even though they are not members of PSA, when PSA goes to negotiate on behalf of its members, the other public officers get it. So you want just for 15,000, questionable as it may be, all that money for 15,000 members. So what about the rest of the public service? So you don't care about the rest of public officers, where they're supposed to get? That is one thing. 2, I want to tell Mr. Leroy Batiste, and this is me saying that this morning. I'm going to read this quickly. The aid be reserved due to the mounting failure of you, Leroy Batiste, and your executive, and the financial drain that you all have caused the PSA. And the executive should immediately approach the registered trade unions to appoint an auditor to audit the membership database and produce a sanitized list of financial members. Thereafter, have the General Council set a date for national election within 7 months from the date of the production of the auditor's sanitized membership. And you all have lost the case again, the last case against WASA, which all should have never, PSA should have never money, PSA members' money should have never jumped up in that. Because you cannot stop an employer or the government from remodernizing or restructuring their organization or their business. There's something called Retrenchment and Benefit Act. And based on a collective agreement with the workers and the union, all they work out to see the best package that the members get. Not take that matter to industrial court, and now you lost the 2 cases. So I'm telling you, Liberties, there are 4 members on the executive, along with you from WASA. You all need to demit TSA one time because all their job is very questionable. And you have to be employed in the public service to be a part of the executive of the PSA. So it means to say we'll go down to 3 members. And of course, our union can run. So I'm saying immediately get the Auditor General in there, get somebody to some price water, whoever it is, to sanitize that voters list. And in 7 months' time, let us get back a national election for PSA and get PSA back up and running and try to fix the damage that you, Leroy Baptiste, and Watson Solomon too, over his 12-year reign in PSA have caused us and caused public officers who today are crying out because of incompetence. And you're on TV this morning saying what? The paper said you accepted the CPO. The minister offer. The minister said, Boli, they only offering 4%. So we're coming back now to talk about noisy 2.4 billion. That is rubbish and rhetoric. We're going to give you 2.4 million for 15,000 members. Come now, man, be real. Get out of PSA. Thank you.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Good morning, Jenny. Morning, it's a chance. Jenny, man, oh God, man. Yesterday morning, I went to get in there. You cocked it in front of me and nearly dead. This morning, I didn't say anything, but you're gone to ease me up a little bit sometime now, baby. Me love you, you know, but oh God. PSA, we tell I say about him. I want to talk about Mr. Pass, the medical gentleman who got the award. I want to tell Kamala and Minions and them a little nasty, you know, because if they didn't give that man an award, you would have been the first one to jump out and say these are East Indian, that why he didn't get one. Kingsley, shame on you. You could see how much people live, how much people die, but you so much like that man and the ministry saved. And you're telling yourself to eat. You're eating too much crumbs. And you have more crumbs, please stop it. You better stay silent because you're talking like Bob Gobar, calling to Mr. Martin. I hear you talking about that, and Aisha begging you to cry. You have to cry. All of those who do wrong have to cry. All of too wicked. God send $7 whatever, keep it in the Caribbean. What wrong with all your man? All the journalists woman who about this wobbling woman who in line for Prime Minister. She wobbling, she can't walk in heels. She put it on heels and we had a man on the road in Tian. That's all I want to run this country. Eh? That woman should resign. I'm 74 years old and I'm shaking like that woman. And I have a walk. I want to be able to serve and leave Mr. Pastor. He deserves that and more. He deserves that and more. You want why would you start Sabbath come and or if I explain that, what is that Sabbath? Mr. Sabbath coming from you, come. I'm waiting for you. Where you get a medal for? Why did I do that? Mr. Passion not done his work for the other race of color creed of course when he was saving lives. I can't because I'm going to speak and stuff that your program don't have it, but talk to everyone in here. Beware you see the voice will be heard. Stay up there. We don't want you calling down here. Don't want to be down here. Come down here. Give up your big house in Long Island or wherever you live and come down here and say to me to conduct and stop showing up. There was a professor all of us said you come back to speak. Who you think is fooling one? Once you die, you about you. You feel you have been labor one time, you know, don't forget that. You understand? All the nasty boys. Bruce Ray, I want to rest politics because I brutal when coming to say what I have to say in business. But I want to say thank God to stay alive and tell them we are on the land of the living people who continue to pray. I have to pray hard for Florida right now. How we came massive back to Florida. But I don't hear nobody praying. They don't pray, only pray. Only sister pray, only sister fight, don't listen them to pray. Why you think mother out there one more time for them to hear my voice? It's prayer. Good morning to everybody. Blessings.
Thank you. So, guys, you can call me up. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce Roslin.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
Mr. Dominic, all loyalists and callers, all who are in life. Well, Bruce, I hear they talking about the price rise. Where you see greedy businessmen would like to see prices in everything go up. If you was asking you, from the taxi here to things in grocery. But if people just think and see that it's worthless putting up prices right now, we're going through a stage, Bruce, as a share. This government, since 2016, is one of the hardest things to manage. This government affairs. This is what's going on. And we've reached a situation right now where we get a windfall of the $8 billion and it's spread right through the whole economy. And they're vexed about it. They want more. Eat little and live long. Eat little and live long. This is what they don't understand. We have to understand the long term, not the short term effect, because you get the price side now, and then greedy businessmen and them, the price going up with everything, inflation like that. So we keep it at a level, but live with. This is the understanding that I see coming from the government. The price side in the fares to go to Tobago, a pensioner, you can pay $50, $25 each way, because you're traveling free all the time right now. The boat in service more than a year. You can't pay $50 to go to and from Tobago, a pensioner, and the people on the air bridge, $150. I think it's about 20 years now. Bruce? Bruce? You know long $150 both ways to travel to Tobago by plane, and by boat $100. You know how long that is? It's over 20 years, people. Get real. The subsidy, this government, we living on subsidies, Bruce. The whole economy, subsidy on everything. You understand what I'm saying? You? And they still vexed with the government, where we get any money to pay all this expensive wage negotiations, all you're talking about increasing in salaries. So let me make sure that the greedy businessman doesn't inflate prices so that we could live. Increased productivity is what we want. You know what? The unions now, there's only one more point, Bruce. The union, Mr. Roger, you find your legs, then because it's the only thing only like fiction. Only have no head for business. Just look what's going on with the scrap metal. We have a iron and steel plant with balls for years now. If you ever watch any Bruce, you know the unions can't buy that. The union membership is over 400,000 Bruce. You're telling me them couldn't get $500 million US between 400,000 people if you ever watch any Bruce. They're going on with the union. They have no head for business. They only have head for fiction with the government. But the government is rolling on. Now, concerning housing, Bruce, housing is the way to go, Dr. Oli. Yes, Minister of Housing. Housing is the way to go. But I want Oli to speed it up. Take a little money here, there, and everywhere, and increase the amount in the HDC. And put the land to build houses. And make sure that you have money in the budget for the start of South Key. Thank you very much, Bruce. Locked on and listening.
Yeah, man. Now, while I take any calls and stuff, I'm going through some of the posts that I see on Facebook and stuff like that, and I see somebody put up, how come when I was going to school, teachers didn't want to rest and reflect? They wanted to come to work weekend too, and that's true. In my entire school life, I really can't remember teachers striking or resting and reflecting and stuff like that, you know. I think that wasn't really heard of. I stand to be corrected, eh? I stand to be corrected. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, good morning.
Good morning, sir, and how are you this morning?
Well, I be barren and I'm holding on.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce, Sunday I'm heading back down to Brooklyn.
All right.
So I'm getting closer to home. I'll get at you. Go hurt your head. Hey, Bruce, you see how life is strange? I listened to Mr. Chance talk about Camilla. But when I talk about Dr. Rowley, all you vex. I listen to him talk about how they're living in Venezuela. But Dr. Rowley supports Maduro. All you vex. Bruce, I will leave it there for now.
I'm trying to get a little meeting with Dr. Rowley, and I'm going to ask Dr. Rowley to kindly give back Mr. Lever there his white fall. Caller, good morning.
Bruce.
Good morning.
Oh, Bruce.
Gosh.
Bruce, when you return back to Trinidad, we will invite you to Carina Drive, Bruce.
He had to come down the road.
Got some couple fish brought. You understand me? Because Bruce, I don't know what it is Dr. Rowley take from him.
Yeah, something.
I don't know, Bruce. Bruce, you always don't remember Parliament, boy. What's going on, Bruce? As he call you, Bruce, good morning. I start to laugh one time, you know. Bruce, I go to that one.
Oh, gosh. Guys, I see that the countdown has begun, which means I'm out of time, not out of things to say. So, oh boy, I don't know. Sometimes I just been a loss for words when this guy called. I don't know. But what I can do, yes, what I can do is tell you who's up next.
Up next, Constructive Talk with Pastor Google.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, you got to continue to keep it locked to the street 919 FM. We are out of time, but not out of things to say. This has been your Titans of Democracy. Remember the lovely Sharon Flix is, she's resting that voice. So she'll be back out probably on Monday, please God. Ready to hold the reins and press forward. So keep it locked to the street 919 FM. This has been your Titans of Democracy. Up next we got constructive talk with Pastor Google. So don't shift that dial. Ciao. Have a great day, guys.
bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
We are The Street. The Street. The Street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of all you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation that I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul. The Street. The Street. 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street. 919 FM.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on The Street. 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
It's the launch of Legacy's 2023 presentation, A TikTok Affair. On Saturday, October 1st at Ibiza Lounge. Come TikTok yourself with Youngstar, Mystical, Caution Sound, DJ Tari and Parky, Music Jazz, Nigel Snipes, and much more. Win an all-inclusive Legacy Carnival package and other door prizes. Tickets at Legacy Mass Camp, Brooklyn Bar, and Legacy Committee members. Call 622-7466 or 362-5959 for info. TikTok, it's trending. TikTok. At Legacy Band Launch, Saturday, October 1st, Ibiza Lounge.